Hi, whedonfreak976. Mike Taggart here with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And this one's about who's to blame for what is going on. Union stripping bills, restrictions on abortion, you know, basically taking women's rights away, and yada yada yada. You, America, you are. Especially the good, loving, independent voters and the people who don't vote. This is one time I usually love watching Protein Views videos, but I really had a problem with when he was like, oh, go ahead, America, we'll just vote for another corporate. Well, you know what? Democrat or whatever, Republican. I may not agree with all of the things the president does. And I am a socialist now because the two big parties don't have my best interest. But if I had to vote, and I knew that my candidate was not going to win, and I only had to vote for the Democrat or Republican, I will take the Democrat, unless it's a far-right blue dog, every day of the week. Because Democrats do need a backbone. They're not perfect. But at least you don't have to worry about your wages and your rights getting taken away from you. This is one thing I really have a problem with the Tea Party and the conservatives. They talk about, I don't want the government in my life. Yeah, you're liars. Only when it comes to things that you don't like, you like. When it's things you don't like, you want the government to step in and tell people what to do. Like abortion, like what people can watch, like Terry Schiavo, like gays getting married. You want to tell people what to do when it comes to that. But then you have a big yellow snake flag that says, don't tread on me. Oh, but it's okay for you to tread on other people, right? And you disrespect other people? You're an oxymoron walking contradiction. Okay? And the independent voters, God bless them, can't make up their mind. They're like the UBS guy. I did that little joke with Newt Gingrich, but I'm not going to act goofy now because this is serious. Well, that's what you're like. You don't vote for the best candidate. You will vote against the party that's in power if they don't, you know, do what you want. And you think, well, let's see if the other party will do, you know, and the Republican. What were you thinking with the Republicans? What? The Tea Partiers. The teabag libertarian the goofies that are in there now. You didn't think they were going to do this? Well, here is what's at stake. I looked up some stuff, and Sean's got something to tell you also, folks.
Thank you, Michael. For those of you who like voting Republican, I would like to throw in the fact that we have to thank the wonderful GOP when the 9/11 health insurance bill came up. Every member of the GOP voted against it. Why? They said there was too much money in it for the firefighters and the police officers who risked their lives to save the victims, so the Democrats had to cut the bill by $2 billion before the Republicans would sign on. I guess all that money going to those selfish firefighters and police officers, oh, shame on them. Boy, GOP, you're really patriotic, aren't you? And this is why you independents gave the GOP power. They voted against the people who were working to save the victims in 9/11. You people put these uncareless people in there. Live with it.
Thank you, Sean. Yes, real patriotic, you GOP are not. Well, there are, but some good GOP people, but the politicians, no. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Columbus Dispatch. The Senate, 24-8, okays a bill to ban all abortions, all after 20 weeks. Meaning if you're a woman and you get raped, or you've been held captive and you couldn't get out, it happens, and you finally get out and you're like, oh God, I don't want this baby. You're out of luck. Or if you are death of a mother, a woman could die if she has a baby. You're tough crap. You're out of luck. Incest, you're out of luck. All abortions after 20 weeks. This was sad, and it's all because of the new Republican House and stuff. You voted them in, independents. God bless you. The Washington Examiner. In the state of Virginia, Governor Bob McDonnell prohibits health insurance exchange from providing coverage for abortions. Democrats are trying to repeal it. Again, Democrats are not perfect. And do they kiss up to Wall Street too much, just like a lot of the Republicans? Some of them do, yes. Some don't, like good old Bernie Sanders, a independent socialist. Thank you very much. But the fact is, the Dems do want you to have rights. Oh, and from Politicus USA, Pennsylvania Republican Governor Tom Cobert said that the state was broke, and turned right around and gave $833 million in tax breaks to big businesses. Congratulations, independent voters. This is what you get. Women voted for the Republicans. Personally, I don't like abortion, but I keep my personal beliefs and my Constitution different. And Roe v. Wade is the law of the land, or it should be. And I just don't believe in telling a woman what to do. I think we should educate people and practice safer sex and stuff. Yeah, abstinent works. Ask Bristol Palin. But the thing is, I think that when it finally comes down to a choice, the woman should have the last word. Okay? That's just the way I believe, because it's a woman's body.
And if I may add something, Michael, for all you people who are against abortions, remember, if all abortions were illegal, you know, like, let's just say, like, drugs are illegal. Yeah, there's no drug use in the United States. Oh, wait. There would be so many back alley abortions, it would not be funny. I would rather abortion be safe and legal than illegal.
Yeah. Yep, that's the truth. And it is. I mean, and you know, the thing is that abortion, again, I personally don't like it, but if I was a lawmaker, I would be like, you know what, pro-choice, what if it's a woman wants. If she don't want to have an abortion, then that's fine. If she wants it, then that's her decision. So this is what you get, independent voters. This is what you get. Now you're whining and complaining, and all the union stripping bills that are happening in Pennsylvania, Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin. You know, well, you know what? You laid on your butts too long. You did nothing. Guess what, America? It's time to wake up.
And one more thing, Mike, I won't interrupt you no more. Do us a favor in 2012, independent voters. Do the poor people and the good people of this country a favor. Don't vote. I hate to say this, but independent voters only, don't vote. Let the Democrats and poor people and socialists and smart people vote and get the good Democrats back into office so we can get things done again. Just stay home, okay?
Thank you. For all the socialists, the liberals, and stuff out there, vote. Independent voters, if this is what you're going to be like an independent, but you're not independent voters. Independent voters usually vote Republican, because you believe what the media says. They're fair. Fair and balanced, right? And you guys make me so angry, because it's like, you know, I'm so angry, things aren't going my way. 2 years. 2 years Obama's been in office.
You can't unscrew what Bush did in 8 in just 2 years.
I know. And again, I do realize, like I said, if I had a choice between a Democrat, a Republican, or a socialist, I'm going to vote for the socialist. But if I only had 2 choices on my ballot, I'm going to vote for the Democrat. And for all you people who are like, I just don't want to vote, then you're to blame too. You don't have no right to complain if you don't vote. Too much is at stake. Your livelihoods, your jobs, your rights. And women, I love women as I do. I sincerely love the female gender because they are wise. I was raised by, after my father died, I was raised by women, mostly, except for my brother. Women are knowledgeable, smart, wonderful, sweet, kind, and caring, and I think women are wonderful. But you know what, girls? Why did you vote Republican? Why? Please, America, do me a favor and wake up. It is time to fight. It's time to get educated. I bet you're like, well, what can I do? How can I know who to vote for? Go onto the internet. Go to factcheck.org and all them, all these independently owned progressive websites and stuff, and look at the nominees. Look at the candidates. See what their backgrounds is. You can't just sit there and watch Survivor every week and only pass politics with 30 minutes of interest. Too much is at stake, damn it. So do me a favor, independent voters. The next time you get a whim of, I'm mad, stay the hell home. And that's the truth.